So thanks to the 3.5 live stream, we currently have a better idea of what version 3.5 has in store for us. That means that these next few days are incredibly important. Why? These three banners. That's why. At the time of recording this video, there's currently 3 days and 17 hours left for the Hu Tao and Yelan banners, in the American server at least. This is very little time for you to make a decision. Is the content in 3.5 and potentially 3.6 worth not pulling on these three banners? Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. The Hu Tao and Yelan rerun banners are not only one of the most profitable banners, at least in China, but they currently sit as the most profitable banners in China right now. They have dethroned the Raiden Shogun and Ayato banners, bro. These three banners have been absolutely insane in terms of profit for Hoyoverse, and there's a good reason why. Both of these weapons are broken, and both of these characters are broken, and all three of these the 4-star characters that run alongside them are good, especially Shenhe and Beta. The 4-star weapons and the weapon banner are okay as a collective. They're not worth pulling for like individually, well, except like Favonia's sword and Favonia's like Codex and like Dragon's Bane. In my opinion, this is the best weapon banner we've ever gotten since the game's release. Like, I honestly can't recall a weapon banner from the past that stacks up to this banner right here. I honestly can't. So with that being said, I have a question for you. Well, not to all of you who are watching this video, but specifically if you're watching this video but for some reason haven't pulled on any of these three banners. I have a question for you. Why? What is wrong with you? Do you not understand what you're missing out on here? Let me break it down for you. And look, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bro. If you're a free-to-play player, I completely understand your struggle, right? If you don't have any primos to pull for these three absolutely insane banners, or if you're like saving up for something in the future, I get that. I personally understand that, right? But everyone else, if your reason is anything other than that, no, that doesn't make any sense. Literally, I honestly don't think these three banners are getting beaten out anytime soon. Because do I have to break it down slowly? Okay, so I can't speak for Hu Tao, right? Because I don't have Hu Tao. And I don't plan on pulling for Hu Tao, because I'm honestly just fine with my C6 Yanfei for now. I'm gonna just rock with my Yanfei for a while, especially since I have Shenhe and Yelan backing her up for her power damage. So I'm personally good with my C6 Yanfei for now. And again, I can't speak for Hu Tao, but currently she is regarded as like the highest damaging pyro character in the game. I can't speak for like too many like specific details of Hu Tao, but I mean she's good as well. Like, the current consensus from a lot of people is that she's good for a reason, so yeah. But Yelan though? Yelan is one of those characters where it's like, you don't have to get her, but you seriously want to have her. And I don't want to hear it where some people say, oh, well, she's just a 5-star Shenhe. As if that's a bad thing. Shenhe is still, to this day, one of the most broken characters in the game. Especially in relation to how cheap he is to get and how cheap he is to build. So with that being said, being a 5-star version of that is by no means bad, okay? Especially since you can, with Yelan on your account, you can do what I'm doing right now. You can run both of them at the same time. And let me tell you guys, this combination is absolutely insane. Especially on Hyperbloom, first off, but on this vaporized team that I'm running with Bennett to power up Yanfei's power damage, and both Yelan and Shenhe to help her trigger reverse vaporize. It deals so much damage, bro. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of damage. So I'd say I got my money's worth pulling for Yelan on that. Oh god, what in the world? Okay. Well, watch this in action. Well, let me just put pyro on these guys. And then do this. Goodbye. 60k. Easiest 60k of my life. Here's my Yelan build, by the way. And another thing about Yelan is like her build options. Like she's so deceptively easy to build. Because basically, like if you're not running her with a Hydro character, you just need a lot of ER, like maybe like 200 ER. But if you're not, like if you're running her with Xingqiu, you could just shave off some energy recharge and give her something like Stringless, for example. Like I usually run Favonius Warbow on my Yelan whenever she's like solo, but with Xingqiu, I can afford to run Stringless. And she does a crap ton of damage with her Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst with this setup, bro. But like the way that her skills work is like, it makes like her weapon options so incredibly cheap too. Like if I didn't have Stringless as an option, I'd probably even run the recurve bow because it has a secondary HP stat and Yelan scales up of HP. Actually, all of her like major like attacks in her kit scale up of HP, which makes it like so easy to build and so easy to like get a lot of value from like building her. And the only artifact set that you actually need to care about is Emblem of Severed Fate, which, let's be real here, you're probably farming almost every single day anyways, because this set is goated on so many characters. Like you probably already have a Yelan artifact set just chilling in your bag. Like all you really need is HP percent, or HP sands, Hydra bonus cup, and a crit circlet. That's really all you need. And she's just goated, bro. She does so much damage. She contributes so much damage to the team just by being there. It's either Yelan or Hu Tao that you want to go for. It really doesn't get any better than these two characters. Like it actually doesn't. At least in the meta right now, it actually doesn't get much better. Hu Tao deals a crap ton of damage, and Yelan can be ran on a wide variety of teams because for the better, she's essentially a 5-star Xingqiu. Not even mentioning the weapons, bro. The only reason I haven't pulled on this weapon banner right here is because I already have these two weapons. But Staff of Homa is so good. You could slap this on literally basically any pole arm user, okay? You slap this on any of them. Aqua Simulacra, you just slap this on nearly any bow character, bro. I mean, yeah, its passive is kind of like niche due to how its HP like boost is kind of like not that many bow characters could take advantage of that, and also how there's like if there's like opponents nearby, the damage dealt by the wielder is increased by a certain amount. But not all bow characters want to be near opponents. Like I think the only one is like Child, who by the way loves Aqua Simulacra. By the way, I think it's his best weapon. I think. I mean, at least it feels like it. I've actually been running it on him instead of Yelan. But yeah, both of these weapons are good. Both of these characters are good. These 3 banners are the best-selling banners in Genshin history for a reason. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it and say, to the few of you who haven't pulled on these banners, you have a few days to decide whether or not it's actually worth skipping, which I honestly believe it is not worth skipping. I believe you should actually just take the chance, bro. Just take the chance, because you're missing out on so much if you don't at least try to get these two and the weapons. And to those of you who have already pulled on these banners, have you considered pulling on these banners again before they leave, considering now that we have a better idea of what lies in store for us in 3.5 and what's been hinted to be in store for us in 3.6. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. But until then, this is Jabari98 signing out. Have a good one.